Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Mike Foltynewicz will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Ready with the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper. Brandon McCarthy gets the ball for Washington in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Freeman will head to second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he rips it on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Lined but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Anthony Rendon is sent packing for route number 2 in the inning. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. His career line with Foltynewicz. He's hitless in 6 tries. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So digging in now, Lane Adams, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lane Adams.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Batting fifth, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Adams gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. The 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball,
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, and now it's 2-1 in favor of Atlanta.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Standing in now, Mike Fultonevich. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Three runs already home here. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. The 0-2 once more. Softly hit out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 2. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's out there.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box now, Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and it remains. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy has it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Freeman will head to second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Fielded by Rendon, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. McCarthy comes set. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Blackman on third with 2 out. Line softly toward the hole, but little trouble handling this one down there. Striding in, Adam Eaton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 2.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Leading off the fourth inning, the shortstop,
First pitch on its way.
Watson.
Line towards center field. Eaton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direct.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Bullet back up the middle. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Mike Foltynewicz. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Murphy is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. The Braves on. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackman. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Fouled off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
One run, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Runner breaks for third. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Albies is on the move. Strike called. Now the throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Now batting, right
Sammy
fielder,
Solis is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Now pitching for Washington, number 36.
Charlie Blackmon will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, one away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Standing in, Lane Adams. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Tyler Flowers is in for the third. Freeman on second. Adams is over at first with 1 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Still only 1 out in the inning. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Here comes another 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Next to hit. Will be the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Kurt Suzuki will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Here's a high pop-up. Turner there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But not before 5. Aroldis Chapman is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Ready for another chance? Miguel Montero. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Way in front of that fastball. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals. Trevor Gott gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Line drive to center field. Eaton is right there, 1 down. Standing in, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-0 home. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. In to score, the runner from third. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Lane Adams.
Stepping up now, Lane Adams. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Popped high in the air. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. In now is Adam Eaton. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Bryce Harper now. He went down on strikes last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Blackman. And foul. Missed with a slider. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row. Into the box, Tyler Flowers. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Now here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. Pitch is high. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The pitcher, number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Now at the plate, Aroldis Chapman. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy's got it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there and records the first down. In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready once again, Michael Taylor. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. 0-1 the count. Hard hit ball to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Right there, Murphy at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter, number 1.
So striding in, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First baseman, number 5.
Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. The 1-1 home. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The pitcher, number 26, Trevor Johnson.
Wilmer Difo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. In there, 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with one away in the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Difo stands at first with one out. Right side. Freeman is up with it to second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Atlanta Braves.